Hey, Michael Lundeen here with Exit Right Realty in Vero Beach, Florida, and today I'm here to talk about the Vero Beach 32968 Real Estate Market Report for the month of December. This is part one, and I've been seeing a lot of reports nationally coming on the news and about real estate and how it affects the country. And the reason why I do these weekly market reports for Vero Beach, Florida is because those national reports, they're a conglomeration of a lot of markets, a lot of different neighborhoods, and they don't necessarily affect us the way that they affect the country as a whole. So I like to take a deeper dive into the Vero Beach and especially Vero Beach 32968 real estate market, give you some stats, and let you know how it affects your home, which is likely one of the biggest assets that you have. So last month, we saw that inventory had increased about 16%, and that was from October of 2023 to compared to October of 2022. Well, this month for November, we actually had a 48% increase in inventory, which is a phenomenal jump. Still, inventory still, at a historically lower level, but when you have a 16% jump and a 48% jump, now we're starting to see, I wouldn't call it a trend yet, but we'll look at it next month and see how it happens. And if the same thing happens, then we can possibly call it a trend of increasing inventory. So what does that mean? What does it mean when increasing inventory levels are happening? Well, typically, we talked about a little bit about this last month, that typically inventory levels are a lagging indicator, which means that once home prices go up, then home sellers decide, hey, now's a good time to sell my house. So then inventory levels go up. Okay. So in this case, what we saw last month was median home prices were down, but yet we had an increase in inventory levels. Well, this month, and we'll talk about this next week, we did have a bump in median sale price, which is good because, we haven't had that in a little bit of time. So we did have a little bump in median sales price, and inventory levels increased 48%. That's a huge jump in inventory levels. So what's going to be interesting to watch now is if the buyers that had quit their home search because there wasn't enough inventory levels, if those buyers start to re-enter the market, start their search again. So that's going to be something that we really need to watch, because home prices are just like anything else in any economy. Supply and demand. If supply is greater than demand, then home prices go down. If demand is greater than supply, then home prices will go up. So right now, we had a decreased level of home buyers on the market because inventory levels were low. So if with this increase in inventory levels, if we start to see the influx of those buyers re-entering the market and searching, then we're going to see a nice leveling out of the median sales price. If they don't re-enter, then what we're having is a competition with the sellers because there's more homes on the market than there is buyers. So can't really say exactly what's going to happen just yet, but we're just definitely going to be keeping an eye on the number of buyers in the market and these increasing inventory levels. It's gonna have an effect on the median sales price, and that's what I'm here to report on. So if you're thinking of selling your home in the next 12 months, I would love to chat with you. Please give me a call, Michael Lundeen, 772-633-0018. Thanks. See you next week.